Okay, guys, so I'll try to play a few rapid 5-5 games on Lichess. Uh, so let me know if there's a problem with the sound or something like that. Oh, not this guy. Oh, I keep playing against him, and he's good. The last game we played, I had an exchange. I had won an exchange, and then he had two bishops, and I ended up losing in the end game. He had two passed pawns, one on the king side, one on the queen side, and I was playing on the increment. It was a 5-5 game too. Do I want to play queen c2 or bishop d2? Probably bishop d2. I think the main move is supposed to be bishop g5, but I'm not sure. I could try it and then bishop d2, but I would rather keep these pawns intact. And if he plays d5, I'll play c takes d. Okay. And I think I can see the chat. Alright. Anyway, let me know if there's a problem with the stream. Alright, so I could kick the bishop with a3, would go back, probably. I don't know if it's useful. Otherwise I could castle. I could play d4 at some point, but this square would be his. I'll castle and I'll think about d4 though. I can't think about it now. I could play rook b1, a3, b4. I could prepare d4 with e3. I'm thinking about rook b1, but that doesn't even prepare. I could play e4, that opens up the rook. I could play bishop g5, and then d4. Yeah. Still looking at e3, d4. Or even e3, knight e2. Yeah, that might be better. So knight here, try to exchange these bishops. And then if my queen can get there, maybe then d4. My only concern with this, of course, is this square. I guess my knight can always go back if I get to keep the knight. Also, I don't want to open the rook, so if there's an exchange here, he'll play f takes e. Alright, well. I can play d4. Yeah, and I think that's what I'll do. And then you can push with e5. I don't think he should, but you can. So he's given up the bishop. I'm not sure why. Alright, so I think I'll have to play knight e1 for now. I'll pre-move this. So he could maybe try. I should probably activate the chat in case he could maybe try some sort of g5. I mean, it's far-fetched. I don't think he should. You should probably develop the bishop. I don't know where the bishop is going to go if I have a pawn here, because he can't put it there, of course. Also, I don't dislike the fact that the queen is open now. Oh, I was pre-moving, but I guess I removed it. Do I need to do anything special about this? Queen b3 comes to mind, or just b3. Or just takes. You can play bishop now. So I could play b3 and then queen e2. Now you can take, and then this pawn hangs and he's threatening. So I can't do that. Or I could take it, I guess. I would prefer not have an isolated d pawn. Well, queen a4 is possible. Or maybe knight c2 and then he takes a4. And then he'll play bishop e6. Well, I might just take the pawn and probably let him have the bishop. I could push the pawn. I don't know if that's worth it. Actually, it might be. I'll probably try it. This square would be weak. I can play b3. Yeah, I don't like that this much. I'll take it and then maybe just rook c1. Although if I take back with the pawn, I said rook c1, but if I take back with the pawn, I could avoid the isolated d pawn. So maybe knight c2. Oh wow. Well, even now knight c2 looks fine. Because it's also, you know, I need to do something with the knight. If the knight moves, he can push, and that's going to be annoying a little bit. Okay. So I'm going to have to play faster. He played fast. And then with all the chit-chatting that I do. Alright. So how do I want to develop the rooks? I'll play queen e2 so that a rook can come on the d file. Oh. Sorry for all the alerts that I'm getting. He might be planning queen c4. I could play b3. That weakens all these pieces. I could play a3, b3. Well, I'll try this. I don't know why I would be too bothered with queen c4. I could even play bishop f1 either before or after the trade. Or even I could trade and play bishop h3. Yeah, I think the bishop is going to be a little bit more useful on this diagonal. And then eventually I might be able to threaten this move. Okay, that's fine. I'll try this. If he puts it there, I'll just kick it away. I could play... I'll bring a rook. I think this loses the A pawn for now. But I don't think it's a big deal. I'll play A3. Problem is I wanted to play B3, but this piece is pretty weak. So now I could even shoot for this square eventually. I'll put it there because it's protected. I'll have, if he takes, of course I'll have to capture immediately. Let me try this. Tactically this looks a little bit loose. B4 might have been a mistake. I wonder if there's anything he can do. Because he always has knight takes. I could try to go for a draw if he takes with the knight. If he takes with the bishop, I could... okay. Well, I'll have to play on the increment. Well, if I can trade the rooks, this is looking pretty drawish. I don't have to take now. Let me play this in case my king can... Oh yeah. Well, I mean, this still looks like a draw. He does have a pawn more, but if nothing else, my king is gonna get to his pawns faster, and this bishop is gonna defend both these pawns from this square. Instead of going here, I might consider to go here first. But you can... Oh yeah, well the bishop is really... Yeah, because he's really good there. My bishop. I hope I'm not... Here... I wonder between these, so 1, 2, and I'm attacking the pawn 1, 2, 3. Take me 3 moves. Well, I hope I'm not missing anything anyway. I wonder if there's any... Even if he gets this move in, I can take it. You know, this is still not a pass pawn. And once my king gets here, he can defend, but then I'll attack it. So I'll probably win the pawns. Yeah, I don't see how he defends all of his pawns in any case. Pretty sure this is still a draw. Let me do this little guy. And then it's got to be a draw. I mean, now we can move the bishop. I don't know what I'm doing. I can play this and then prepare this move. Let's see, but he saw it. Pretty sure this is a draw. I don't know how I'm supposed to make progress. Maybe by going over here. Okay, good. Let's just make sure. I don't know why he couldn't take the draw. I mean, you know, he's the one who decided to get into this endgame. Let me see what's going on. All right. I don't like playing this guy. This guy's tough. As I said, if you missed at the beginning of the stream, I said my last game with him, I had won an exchange, and well, let's see. I can't imagine that this is winning. G4. And then what if he takes it? So if he takes it with the bishop, I can take the pawn. And then yeah, I don't know where this is going. Anyway, I can't imagine this is a winning in game. Let's have Stockfish think about it a little bit. Oh, hi leg. New to Twitch. Twitch is not a bad thing. Alright, so let me try another 5-5. It's pretty rough to play 5-5 while talking. Alright. Let's start with c4. Let's do knight f3, and then if he plays d5, I'll take it. If he plays d5, I could play d4 here, though. d4, you could play d5. Knight c3. And then e4, or just take it, maybe. Could even play e3. Yeah, let's try something different. Let's try e3. I don't have to rush now. So knight c3. I don't want him to mess up my pawn structure, so I'll play queen c2. If he takes it, I'll take back with the queen. I'll play bishop d3, and then he can take the pawn. Or maybe let's spend one more move. Can I do this? I'm looking at knight here after the exchange. But he can have the bishop if he wants. He would be wasting a little bit of time. Then if he takes, of course, I'll take back. I wish I could have castled queenside, but I'll skip it this time for sure. Alright, do I want to take back? I'll take back with the bishop. And then if he plays knight to d5, I'll probably let him have the bishop. Although, I could play bishop back to d2. And then if he plays knight b6, that's just taking the... Do I want to play bishop d3 first? Probably not, because you'll have the knight... Let me safeguard the bishop for now. I'll play a3. Not a... It's a pretty useful move, because both of you... Oh, well, this looks dangerous. Even this move looks like it might be winning a piece. Because now the queen is attacking the knight. I can't take here and then take here because he's got queen. But bishop pinning, what does he do? If he defends it once with the bishop here or here, that's not enough. He might try to sack a piece. But I can take it both times. I hope I'm not missing something. He can't even, if he plays this is not pinning anything, so... I think that was a blunder. We'll see. Yeah, so he's giving up at least an exchange. Do I have anything better like knight e4? I don't think so. Could threaten mate in 2 with knight g5. Is this useful? Probably not, because this knight is undefended. So if then he would have knight. Oh, but then I can take the rook, I guess. This is not. I can keep it for later. Oh, and then if I push here, I can get this pawn. Is it worth it? Well, if I push, he's gonna play here, and then if I take, he's gonna take. So this is not good. Is there a way to defend this square? Oh, if I play knight now, then he has to do something, and then I can attack it and win this pawn. This looks better. This is not threatening mate, though, because he's got knight back. I missed it the first time. So let's say he plays h3, then let's look at queen check. Okay, well then, now I think I can play e4. Yeah, he's gonna kick it away after, though. So if I play e4, he's gonna move here, I can take it, but then he's got a h5, h4, h6. Oh, no, that doesn't work. Maybe just castle? Well, it does open the bishop, though, if I play e4. And then f3, no. I could probably just castle. What about h4, threatening h5? Is that any good? He plays h6 after h4. I'll just castle. This knight is loose. I can defend it with e4. I'll try it. Oh, he has this square. I didn't see that. Rook c1, maybe? No, no, no. This is... I need to defend this square, so maybe rook e1. He's gonna play bishop b7. I can try f3, takes away the square for the knight. Maybe rook d1, bishop c3. No, no, he's well, if he kicks the knight, I can just go back. Let me play rook d1. Yeah, bishop c3 might be a bad idea because it's holding on to the knight. Maybe knight f3 first. Bishop c1 if he... Okay, well that's... What is he doing with this? Queen here maybe? Oh, he's just maybe defending the pawn. This is aligned. I don't know if there's anything to do with this. Let me try knight f3. Spending too much time on unimportant moves. With knight f3 though, I can feel comfortable playing bishop c3. Bishop c3 allows maybe b4 now that he's left the a file. So I'm up in exchange. I just need to not blunder anything or get into like severe time pressure because he's playing fast and he's got much more time than me. Probably bishop takes. Gain a tempo. Do I play d4? Am I just losing the pawn? Oh, but this is not bad though, because then I can play knight here, but it might not be necessary though. I can force an exchange of pieces because if he takes, you know, he can't take because when I take, I'm opening up the attack, and the only way to block with the knight that's attacked would be this square, so you can't do that. I'll take it. Now there's a pin on the C file. Can I take advantage with d4? Can I take advantage of it? Not really, not yet, but I can threaten to go with mate after the files open up. So now I'm threatening d4 in this position if nothing changes. If he plays this, I think I'll have to play some queen move because he would be threatening c5. I can always offer an exchange of queens. Alright, so c5 is no longer a threat. Let me offer a trade. I'll have to take back. Oh, that was a bad idea. Because if I don't want to lose this pawn, I have to take with the rook, but then he has this move. Yeah. I'll take this way. I'll admit defeat. Let's play this. I'm not sure why he played this, and then I can kick it away. If he plays here, I have a4 or h4, h3 and g4. Yeah, so I'm playing on the increment. It's get rid of the knight. Oh, and then maybe... yeah. And then if I can, I'll maybe put the bishop there. So the knight is trapped for now. He's making a square. Let's annoy him a little bit. Actually, this would have been better because I would have been threatening. Not anymore. Now which pawn do I want to attack? Do I want to try this move and then rook c1? Hopefully he's gonna push. Yeah, that looks good. That would force bishop b7. Oh, he's doing it. Is there a way for me to do this better? I'll try this, and then if the bishop ever moves, I could try this. Oh no, the bishop is dead though. Even when he plays, I would like to keep it this way. Let me, just in case he pushes the pawns, I want to be able to take back. So for instance, if he tries this move, one possibility is just king g3. Okay. Do I want to take this or no? Probably not. So he's made a square for his knight now. I could put my bishop here to either take it, or when he goes back, oh no, he can go here. Or, and then I could move. Let's just try that. In the interest of time. I'm trying to restrict the knight is what it is. So eventually maybe I'll get some sort of rook takes. If he ever tries rook here, I'll probably just play this. And then I could maybe even sack the exchange. Okay. Oh, I can't play... oh my. Well, I'm gonna have to defend the bishop with the king now. Do I want to get the rook check first? Keep it for later? Because the king is not terribly well placed, although now he has rook h1. Yeah, rook h8, rook h1 was a better move probably. Oh, although, oh yeah, no. Oh yeah, and then I have bishop here. Okay. Let me take care of this. Now maybe get the bishop out of the way with bishop here. Well, actually I can move the rook and then put the bishop back on this diagonal where it's a little bit better. Let me put it there just to keep the file half open. Now this square is controlled, so he can take control of the file. I'm attacking this pawn, oddly enough. Should I just take it? Probably not. He could resign, but he's gonna force me to... That's fine, because it's taking a little bit of time. So now what should I try to do? I should try maybe to pile up on the f-file with the rooks, both of them, because this pawn is defended. Oh, you know what? He has... with any rook h1 move, he always had this move, as far as I can tell now. That was pretty... So I might have escaped even e4. Well, no, of course it wasn't helping. Anyway, now I could play e4 and then threatening. Actually, I should probably just try to block the pawn from advancing. And then if I can get e4 in... Oh, so now he's threatening the little tactic again. Let me play this move to rule it out. There's no open files for him to use. Now this bishop could even move. Okay, now it can. So if I play e4, I'm threatening g5. And then I can play maybe rook... okay, well, that's even easier. Hopefully he can resign now. Maybe, maybe not. Next could be rook here, push, king out of the way. Is that helping? No, it's not. Maybe he's gonna let let his time go down. Alright, well, if I don't win this one, it's gonna suck. Come on. He's gonna do it. So let's look at the missed tactics, because I'm pretty sure he's had them more than once. So here it was blocked, so I'm talking about I missed it at least once. Here what happens after this move? Yeah, see, and now the score is close to 0. Yeah, I'm just losing a piece there. So... And then I think I saw it, so... Oh, no, I still didn't see it, so he still had it. Oh, and then why is it saying I should take it? King takes... I did see this. Oh, and then rook to b or c2. So let's say he plays this. Rook c2. Okay, what happens after check? Oh, and then he's gonna take the bishop. What happens after this move? What can he do? Let's say this. What happens? Oh yeah, well there's no more checks, of course. So bishop, and then he just takes it. Wow, so rook takes. I was looking at it, but I didn't see that I could be threatening mate afterwards. That would have been good. Yeah, that would have been slam dunk. So yeah, I missed this tactic several times. He missed it too. And then I think I was fine after that. Yeah, and then he just let his time go down. So I think that's gonna be it for me tonight. Short stream, I guess, 41 minutes. Thank you for watching, though. Let me know. I'll probably post this video on YouTube afterwards, so you can go on my YouTube channel as well. It's the same username. So it's my Lichess username on YouTube, Patricia, if you're interested. Seeing previous streams, they're all on YouTube. And otherwise, I'll see you later. Yes, you're welcome, Senya, for the stream. Thank you for watching, and see you next time. Follow if you've liked the stream. All right, have a good night.